Hello there, drink tankers, you boozy beauties! Today we're going to be talking about savoury classics. Now, modern wines can be fruity, but what if you want a dose of classic, savoury, earthy booze? Well, here's how to hunt for a truffly dose of old-school vino with which to woo the heart of a classicist. Class in a glass. What makes a wine savoury? Well, generally speaking, it's a bit like fruit. If you think about a young peach, when you chomp into it, it's hard, it's tangy, there's lots of acidity there, but if you leave it in your fruit bowl, it softens up and unfolds all its secrets for you to enjoy at the optimum moment. It's kind of similar with wines. Wines that are built for aging develop a savoury character over time, and generally if you tire them young, they can be really tight, really drying on the mouth and really zippy. Lots of structure and lots of acidity, and over time that breaks down to unlock a world of savoury delights. But where to look? Well, you could look, first of all, for grape varieties that of themselves are quite savoury, and a good example is the grape variety Nebbiolo. Now, Nebbiolo is very famous in Italy's Piemonte region for producing a wine called Barolo. Can we have a little drum roll? Thanks. Barolo. It sounds like a drum roll. That's why we need him again. Rock and roll. Barolo in general is a savoury style of wine. Now, it doesn't have a lot of colour in it, but when you smell it, my goodness me, truffles, earthiness, some people say it smells like tea. It doesn't look like it's got a lot of depth and intensity to it because the colour's quite pale, but then when you taste it, it's got structure, it's got acidity, and it can last and last and last in your cellar, but you do need to lay it down to make sure it's at the optimum moment when you drink it. If you ever need to remember a great year for Barolo, think 2004. Red Bordeaux, that's another place where you can find amazing savoury wines. They tend to be long-lived and you can lay the really classy ones down for 20, 30, 40 years and more. It's a blend of different grape varieties and it comes out with some awesome smells and bells. The classic note when you smell it would be to say, cigar box. You might even say it's earthy, it might be truffly, it might be cedary. It's a wonderful wine though, and it develops over time into something really elegant. Taste them when they're young, they're compact and hard like armour, but over time it softens out, the flavours are unleashed, the texture becomes more elegant, and it's a super sexy wine to get your chops round. An aged Bordeaux with a dose of roast lamb. Oh, heavens above, my toes are wiggling in their socks. Burgundy is another region in France which produces wines capable of great savoury character. The grape variety is Pinot Noir, and over time they develop fantastic aromas. They can be perfumed, it can be a bit like incense, but the headline note that you will often hear people say is, forest floor, earthy. And if you're looking for a bargain for your savoury glass of red, there's only one place to look. Spain's Rioja. Gran Reserva Rioja arrives in your glass ready to drink. It's aged for you, and bang for buck, I think it offers fantastic value if you're after a savoury glass. It's only made in the very best years. It spends 5 years in the winery where it develops all those savoury characters with 2 years in barrels to bring out extra layers of complexity, and then 3 years in bottle. It's not snoozing in there, it's doing this. It's getting ready. It's unleashing itself, softening up, ready for the big match. Treble tops. Savoury classics. Oh, it's like drinking gravy. Cheers. Drink tank policies. If you're looking for a savoury glass, the first thing to consider is selecting a wine that's got some age. The grape variety itself, such as Italian Nebbiolo, which makes Barolo. You could also look at famous blends, such as Red Bordeaux and indeed red wines from Rioja. Check out the Gran Reserva. It's nothing to do with grannies, it's just grand.